Okay, so here are the things that I just learned earlier today, and I would like to show you the things that I just learned. Um, this would be the one that is, it's a little bit miscellaneous, but it's okay, okay? This is one helping you to uh, know what kind of person you are going to be friend with, and, what kind of person you want to put them into your friend zone, and how this kind of friend can actually make a improvement in your life. And also a second thing would be self-improvement. All right, so there will be two things in today's marker board presentation. So first, write things. We should do right things in the right direction. All right, so we can do a lot of practice. A lot of people would say practice makes perfect, but in reality, it is not the true. It is more about perfect practices makes perfect result. So perfect practices makes perfect. It's not practice makes perfect. It's perfect practices makes perfect. So we should do right things in the right direction. How can we do the right things in the right direction? It is by see what kind of consequence that we have after we do the things for a extended period of time. For a specific period of time. For example, I try to do some kind of weightlifting in order to have a better physique. And I've been doing weightlifting for a month, for 2 months, for 3 months, and still not yet see any improvement in bettering my physique. So that means we are doing the practices, we are making the actions, but we are just not doing the actions in the right direction. So in that time, there will be the very moment that we need to realize there's something more that we can do, or maybe we might head towards another direction to see what kind of advice that we can get from the experts. So we can apply those kind of suggestions in our training. So maybe another 3 months later, we have a different kind of look on our physique. We might make an improvement. So that will be the point of why you should do the right things in the right direction, because that would be the most effective way for you to save your time. And second, it is about relationship. So that character of the person matters. That's specifically to relationship. So if you are be a friend with someone else, with some other people, you need to see what kind of life this person lives and what kind of friends this person has. If your friend, if the person who you meet, who you want to build a connection with, are the one who has no goals in his life, who are just watching a bunch of short videos and playing video games and doing all these kind of really low productive activities, you never want to put them into your friend zone. Why? Because you put them into your friend zone, it simultaneously and subconsciously will just move you back to that kind of status where you find it really difficult to make a move in your life. So never do it, all right? Never do it. Never make a friend who has no goals to be your friend. You should have a friend who has a goal. You should have a friend who can motivate you. You should have a friend who can provide a certain kind of value for you. So here, that we bring to our third part. So what kind of partner do you want? So there are 3 things that you need to see, okay, in a friend. So first is about goal-oriented, whether this person is goal-oriented. And the second is about value, to see what kind of things that this person can bring on the table. And third would be the core value. The core value means whether their understanding of the world and understanding of how many things are going align with you or not. Okay? If their understanding of the world doesn't align to you in some certain ways, and you might probably have a lot of conflicts over some certain issue, and that's not bringing you any kind of benefit in the long run, then you should end the relationship and look for another relationship who can share the similar core value with you. Okay, and this kind of core value is not like it can be cultivated, but it takes time. So a more efficient way would be you just find a person who share the similar core value like you do, and become friends with them. Okay, so when it comes to goal oriented, let's take a breakdown of it. So what I mean by goal is there are three things in a goal. So first is about personal goal, second is professional goal, and third is financial goal. You're gonna see what kind of goal these people want to reach. And personal goal includes, health and maybe relationship and maybe, of some kind of deeper understanding of the world. All right? So maybe wisdom. All right, and professional goal would be the things related to their career. And financial goal is about at what year do they want to reach that level of monthly salary or maybe monthly income. So that would be the things these people want to do. That these people need to have in a friend. So yeah, I will tell you a little bit later about these three parts. And when it comes to value, okay, what kind of things that this person can bring on the table? Your friends can be a photographer so that he can take a good picture of you. Your friend might be a doctor so that maybe at some time he can provide some kind of advice for you. Your friend might be a solicitor. So when you're in a case lawsuit, you can resort to him for help. That's the kind of value you want your friends to have. You don't want a friend who only spending his time in playing video games, because that's not helping you in becoming the better version of yourself, right? So when it comes to the third part, would be the core value of a certain person. So how do you test the core value of a certain person? So this part would be pretty much necessary in the relationship in a company. So this value is, this part would be the things for the, maybe you are a human resource manager or whatever. Okay, the core value to see whether it aligns with the company's core value. So in order to do that, you need to require this person to give a presentation to see what kind of things that he's doing, so that you will be able to see whether this person knows what he's talking about. And the fourth part would be look matters. Okay, so this would be the personal part. So we hear a lot of people say that to become a musician, to become a professional musician, to become a professional doctor, to become a professional engineer, you have to learn everything in order to become them. But yes, of course, learning is a crucial part of becoming something. But there's also another really important part, is be somebody and do something so that you can become them. It is not about do something and then be something. It's more about be something, do something, and become them. You hear what I say? So for example, if I want to be a professional, presentator, maybe a TED talker, I don't care. I need to be just not like a professional TED talker. I need to act like a professional TED talker. So in the process of trying to be somebody, I will try to learn everything that I need to learn. Because I believe that you'll always learn quicker when you apply the things that you learn in your life. that's a way of learning. Learning is not by sitting in a chair, reading a bunch of textbooks, having a lot of lessons. It only helps you more when you actually apply everything that you learn in your life. Alright? So looks matter. That's pretty much about today's things I would like to share.